EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Here's the former Illini kicker Chase McLaughlin to get us started. And we are underway from the Superdome. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Kamara try the right side. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Now Winston on 4th down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense holds on the night's opening drive. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Quick throw caught by Godwin. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Let's go, boys, let's go.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They go play action. Mayfield. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. To throw, Mayfield. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Blitz coming, and down he goes. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Here's Mayfield. He completes it right side of White. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
Well, safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on third down.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Throwing, Mayfield. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Buccaneers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And from his own end zone, Alontae Taylor will return it. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Winston now. Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Winston. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kendre Miller. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead he does go down to a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it second down and 12. Mayfield. And a catch right side by Evans. Down the right sideline. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans, 57 yards. And the Buccaneers add 6 to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Taylor now from the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
He'll leave this one for White. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Mayfield to throw it out to his left. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers go up by 2 touchdowns. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. On the return, it's Taylor from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
On third down, Winston.
He gets this one complete to Bowden.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down.
White. Green, triple team. Flip it.
They're indeed going. It's Winston.
He's got his target. That's complete. Big strides. Look at him go.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Juwan Johnson, 71 yards. And the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Dennis Allen going to go for 2 here. He's leaving his offense out on the field.
Winston to throw for it. And he'll get in as they're back within his score now. The lead's down to 7. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot. People are starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. A first down carry now for Miller. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. The Saints in the hurry up here. Clock continuing to roll. Working out of the gun. Winston.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On second down, Mayfield again. Over the middle to Evans. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Airing this one out for Evans. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And again, it's Mayfield. Looking for White on the deep ball. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Flushed out right.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield.
Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Down the sideline he goes.
And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. Now Jameis trying to hurry his crew to the line. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, new first half.
And the Saints have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Well, my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful. And it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that. But I guess, what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half, because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player,
the turnover fuss continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Shaquille Barrett there pushing upfield to make the stop. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Now Winston.
Into the hands of Perry, complete.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. This is caught. A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Kamara.
Play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up an interesting third and goal.
Hey, 5 on the 50.
And Shaheed going to go in motion.
White. 5 low. Green, triple team.
Third and goal. Winston. That is caught at the 7. Touchdown, New Orleans. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Saints have taken the lead.
tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10
at their own 11. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. They go play action. Mayfield flush to his right.
Well, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Looking for White on the deep ball, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Now Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. And a dump off to White. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL.
2nd and a couple.
Play fake. Mayfield. This is caught by Evans.
And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Mayfield down. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. To throw, Mayfield. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Saints are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. So a good EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the New Orleans Saints.
Kicker Dustin Hopkins set to get this one going. And we are underway from the Superdome.
And from his own end zone, Alontae Taylor will return it.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Hey, stop. Flip.
Jameis to throw it. Little short pass here to Hill. So the completion gets him just a yard. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On 3rd down, Miller. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. To throw is Winston. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
A 2nd down throw for Winston. Flushed out right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
On 3rd down, Winston.
He gets this one complete to Bowden. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the 1st.
Now Winston on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Throwing here on 1st down, Flacco.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Paulson and Debo. And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They begin on the ground with Kamara.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Winston.
Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete.
And they'll get to him right away as he's taken down right there at the 44. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down.
Well, certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Now Jameis on 2nd down. Flush to his right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 43. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On 1st and 10, Winston. And that is incomplete.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To throw, Winston. Touchdown, Saints. 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Saints take the early turnover and convert it. Touchdown. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that was good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Browns drive about to get started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Operating off play action, Flacco. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Throw left side complete. That's 4. That one good for only 6, and it leaves them with a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long, because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he gets the first down.
Flacco and the offense staying put. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try it. Here's Flacco. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one in the NFC, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Chicago Bears. Just about set for football. Blake Grupe is ready to get us started.
And off we go from Soldier Field.
Tyler Scott now from his end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there, a jumbo package look.
EQ.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Here's Fields. Oh, his first throw of the game. Going to be intercepted.
And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now, because he might be a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
They'll run to the wide side here with Miller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Winston now. Jimmy Graham from 21 yards away.
And the Saints use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
The point after, good by Grupe.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
Well, a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. A huge play there for Chicago. 41 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
It is a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to throw. Fields. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Winston. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it.
And the Bears are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
Right at the 30. The drive starts with Foreman on the ground. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Fields.
On the move to his left. There he goes, left side.
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Here's Fields.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
To throw is Fields. Complete to Deontay Foreman at running back.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
135.
Foreman will try to pick it up.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Deontay Foreman.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Santos with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Taylor now from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, 2nd down. Here's Winston completing a quick throw out wide. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Throwing, Winston. All the way down inside the 35. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 34.
Winston to give. It's Kamara.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Montez Sweat with a tackle.
Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Here's Winston. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
First down, Saints.
From the red zone now, Winston. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
A.T. Perry
From 13 yards out. And the Saints have taken the lead.
A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Dennis Allen going to go for 2 here. He's leaving his offense out on the field.
Winston to throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Is that what
He would have kept it on the ground.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. A huge play there for Chicago. 47 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, we did it all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Deontay Foreman
with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Bears are back within a couple of the lead. Fields trying to throw for it.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all, but right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Now a second down throw for Winston. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. 23 yards the pickup there.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll give it up the middle to Miller. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Meanwhile, Winston's throw complete there to Johnson.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First down,
Trying the left side with Kamara.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown, Saints. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston.
And the Saints will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, you see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
Groupie able to add the PAT.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they're going to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They've got his man complete.
Now inside the 25.
And he's in for the touchdown. Final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today is track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
On the return, it's Taylor from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 3rd and 1, here's Winston.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
He's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a targeting penalty, he'd run by the opposing team's bench and say, guys, two's not going to be enough. You better get some more guys trying to cover me. He knows how to get open downfield.
Second down, Winston.
He'll find Shaheed out to the right.
So the completion good for just 3. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Winston. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here we go with Kamara. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
Okay, you and I are sitting up here getting ready to analyze whether they should go for it or not. Did you see the quarterback just point to the sideline and say, everybody back, I've got this call?
Well, you knew this side of the field, they're in plus territory, 4th and 1. He wasn't coming off the field.
No, he wasn't coming off the field, and he wouldn't let the offense go with him at all. He said, we're staying out here, and we're picking this one up. That's some leadership right there.
Jameis to throw it.
He gets this one complete to Bowden.
And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Winston on 3rd and 2.
He's got the first down and more.
Touchdown! Jameis Winston with his 4th touchdown pass of the afternoon.
And the Saints have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Here's Groupie for the PAT.
And they will take a 7-point lead now.
The score, Saints 29, Bears 22.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. One of the best players you get to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
They run it out first with Foreman. A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 42 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Back to Foreman on first.
And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here we go, son.
From the 41, here's 2nd and a couple. Herbert powering up the middle. Down to the 10.
Touchdown, Chicago!
Khalil Herbert.
41 yards.
And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
And this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Taylor now from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. From the 29, here's second down and 8.
Winston. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. It's Javon Dexter who got in to drop him. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Winston. That is caught. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up second and 7. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw, Winston. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And the Saints first down.
Ready.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Oh, he bowls over him.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
Well, partners, my old man used to say, make sure you strap up tight if you're going to try and stop one of those big horses out there. As you just saw there, this guy does not go down easily.
Ready.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. On second down, Kamara.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, you take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2. They run it with Benjamin.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
They'll run again with Benjamin.
And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Second down, 8 yards to go. This is Benjamin.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
On the run is Benjamin.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beef eaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
Wow, that qualifies as a bad miss because anything inside of 40, Should be automatic. That's a big mistake right there.
That's complete right side to Kmet.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Here's Fields. That's going to be caught downfield by Mooney. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 17-yard line. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. And look at this. They're going to try an onside kick to begin overtime. Oh, did the Bears get it? They did. Chicago football. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all my friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now Fields.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
Fights free at the 5.
And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. Herbert is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Back to throw, Fields.
He'll buy some time right. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
So he's able to take it in from 3.